Welcome to my safe space. It is so nice to see you here. This is where the magic happens, and everything has been carefully placed and put in areas that inspire me and make me feel motivated. There is not a single thing in this room that does not have a purpose. My intention in this room, that every piece means something to me, so that when I'm creating content or I'm making art or I'm doing hobbies, or honestly if I'm just chilling here, I need my space to remind me constantly of what inspires me and what makes me feel good. And I'm so excited to share this part of me and my room with you. This little nook area over here was greatly influenced by cozy games. I have all of my sheets, all of my blankets and everything on a papasan chair right here that I got from at home. I then covered the papasan chair with a papasan chair cover because I needed something that would hold my papasan chair in place because I was always sliding around, and this does the job. It keeps things in place really nicely. If you've been around with me through TikTok and Instagram, you'll know that this is one of these staples of my content. It is just the most comfortable like body pillow that you can sit in. I just love curling up in it. It feels like a warm hug. I got this little bunny here from Amazon for Christmas. I originally got it for my desk chair, but it doesn't fit my desk chair too well because my desk chair is moderately small. However, I now use it in the middle of this little donut, and I feel like it was meant to be. I have 2 blankets for my papasan chair. One is checkered that I got from Amazon. It's comfy, but it's kind of like cheap quality, so I don't really talk about it much. And then I have a purple fuzzy blanket in the back. I'm not really a beige neutral girly. I like to have incorporate colors into my space, and I feel like it just kind of uplifts my mood when I'm doing hobbies here at my table. This is my table. It's from Costaway. I like it a lot, but I'm thinking about replacing it with a new table. The reason why I got it is because, for one, I saw it from Cozy Games. Obviously, she has been a great influence in my cozy nook area, but also because you can see here, you can add cute charms. You can accessorize this little pocket area so that it can fit the aesthetic in your room. I do use this regularly. The Apple Pencil. That's pretty much all I use it for. It is multifunctional, and that's why I originally got it. Although now it just doubles as decor. This is one of my favorite purchases I've ever made. It's my iPad stand, and you can move it around, and you can actually move this too, but you have to be very careful because it'll snap. But I do sit here regularly, and I'll read like manga or maybe an ebook, and I'll just sit in my little cozy nook, and it's just, I truly love this purchase. It's one of my favorite for sure. I like to decorate this table with mostly books because this is where I read. I also have my next up book below it. This is The Artist's Way. I got this book because I want to improve the way that I create. So I always think about what I put here. It's going to be my current read and my next up read. I also like to accessorize here with a candle, and funny enough, I use a coaster and I double it as a candle placeholder because I feel like it just looks cute. You know, you don't have to always stay within the limitations of the things that you buy. The coaster is now being used for a candle holder, but I did get this from IKEA. I got this from IKEA. I haven't used it because I'm not really sure what they use, probably paraffin wax, but I don't really trust it in such a small confined space. Below here is a coloring book. This is another hobby. I like to have easy accessible hobbies, as you can see. This is my little mushroom stool. I love it so much. It's so cute. It's made from, I believe, boucle. I did get this one from Walmart. It's actually the Target dupe. This one was like half the price. I do have this tagged in the description if you want to get this exact one. I'm such an advocate for having plants in your office, your room, wherever, because plants just have a natural ability to keep you feeling relaxed, calm, and it just creates this sense of safety. I love having plants, but I can't keep them alive. So these are actually fake. This one came in a pack of 2, and I haven't seen it for sale since. So I don't know if they still sell this product, but I love these. Sometimes I'll have plant people in my comments telling me the real name of what they are, and I'm just like, they're fake. This is essentially the bookshelf of love. I have all of my favorite things. I have crystals. I have my pretty lamps. I have photos from fun adventures and experiences I've had and made with new friends. I have affirmations here to keep me feeling good about myself. I love having affirmations just randomly throughout my room because sometimes I'll just look at them and I'll be like, you're so right. Also, as you can see here, I have more fake plants. These are roses that I got from Amazon, as well as this clear book. I thought it was very on brand with like the bookshelf here, the clear book vase. I actually have a pretty substantial manga collection, but I could only fit these in here. I'm debating getting a bigger bookshelf. I'm not really sure where I'd put it because this room is actually small. It does feel big, but it's really small. But I do have my new books that I started reading. It all started with ACOTAR, and I got back into reading because I stopped reading for a long time. I put it off for whatever reason. Life just got in the way, and then I picked up up Akatara because my friend recommended, and now this is the collection I made in like a span of 2 months. When I hyperfixate, I hyperfixate. This has brought me a lot of joy and is bringing me back to myself. I've always just wanted to have like a giant library in my house, so this is the beginning. Remember this here. This is by far my favorite lamp. It is this paper lantern. It's actually just hanging from the ceiling. It has a plug that you can plug into the wall because I was not about to just do any of that drilling into the wall and doing electricity. It's just not trying to get electrocuted, okay? I don't know anything. I have zero skills, but I feel like it adds such a cozy ambiance. As you can see here, I have my two 2D boyfriends. We have Sukuna and Gojo, as well as these other ones on the wall here, and my other 2D boyfriends, Toji and Choso. And of course, one more Gojo, because we can never have enough Gojo on the wall. Honestly, most days I can't decide if I want to record here in my desk space or over there in my cozy nook. However, this is by far my favorite area to be in. Because I started my journey working from home, my desk space became the main area that I put most of my time, effort, and energy into, as well as money. And I wanted to make sure the feeling that I get every time I step in front of my desk is a feeling of creative ambition, motivation, inspiration, joy, happiness. This is also where I rekindled my relationship with warmth. So I started incorporating warm colors. It makes me feel more cozy than having like more cool tones. I am slowly progressing through my cold phase to my warm phase. I bought this bookshelf through Amazon. I like it because it has kind of like the industrial feel to it, but not too much. Also, I like the open feeling. It's almost like a display case. I wanted to liven up my space to give me more inspiration. So what better than to just add a bunch of decor? So I inconspicuously put my vision board back there so that when I walk into my room, I can briefly look at it, but I don't obsess over it. I feel like the art of detachment plays a big role into whether or not your vision board comes true. I have my Nintendo Switch that I used for about 3 months and then stopped using for a while. I love it so much, but I upgraded to my new PC, so I just stopped using it as much. I got this case and cover from Petimint. I can tag it down in the description below. It is so cute. They have a ton of different cases and covers, and they're all so cute. I was looking for something specifically to cover the Nintendo Switch dock because I feel like I just wanted a bigger bang for my buck. I don't want to just get, you know, the case for the Nintendo Switch handheld and nothing for the dock, and then it just doesn't make any sense. So this, perfect. It's so cute, and it fits so well with my aesthetic, and they have tons of different colors, by the way. I purposely include things that remind me to explore my hobbies into my decorating. So I have this Hex gaming controller that I put here right next to my affirmation cards because, like I said, I just like having affirmation cards everywhere that I can just look at here and there, and it subconsciously will keep me elevated and keep me feeling good. I've just kept this one up. I changed them religiously at one point, and then I was like, you know what, this one resonates the most, so I've just kept it up. This is a lamp that I get asked about a lot on TikTok. I got it from Amazon. Very affordable. I'll link it in the description. It's very cute. I actually replaced the bulbs in here with smart bulbs. I don't know if you can see it in there. I can use an app to change the colors, and I have all of my lamps set to specific times so that I can just know that they're going to turn on and turn off by themselves. I love having smart light bulbs. I've replaced all of my lights in my room with smart light bulbs because they're just fantastic. I also briefly wanted to mention the art back here. This is Nima from Raw Straws. I bought this like I think 4 years ago, and I just love his art. He has the most beautiful expressive art. I used to follow him consistently as I was going through my digital art journey, and every time I look at this photo, it just reminds me of that time in my life in 2020 during COVID when I was just at home all day, and I would wake up and I would draw on my iPad, and I would always watch his videos, and it was just, although it was a scary and traumatizing time, that's like the little thing that really brought me back to center. So I'm currently sitting in my Hayworth chair that I got from a brand collab. It's very, very nice. The only thing I wish that it had was something for my neck. However, I like it a lot. When I'm sitting here, instead of just sitting here, I'll put a book on my head to keep my posture in line because I think that focusing on your posture when you're sitting down is so important. I have a blockage here in my salivary gland because my posture was so bad. So let this be a note. Please focus on your posture. It's important to have a really strong ergonomic chair when you're sitting down all day. I love this damn desk. I had a desk before it, and it was an older version, and this is my favorite one so far. You can have personal settings, and I use them religiously. You can even lock the setting that it's at now. So if I don't want to like accidentally bump into it, I just turn on the lock and it'll stay locked. I really love this desk. I think it's phenomenal. There was a bit of controversy with FlexiSpot, so I do not promote the brand anymore, but this is where I got it. You do with that information what you will. These clips, I just randomly was like, I want to add a pop of color on my desk and let's see what I have in my room. And I just had these, but I feel like they fit perfectly. And this plant is of course faux. I love her a lot though. I get a lot of questions about it. It is so unfortunate they no longer sell this because I legitimately would buy like 5 more. I would put one in my living room. I'd put one in my bedroom, probably one in the bathroom. I'd put another one in here. I'm so heartbroken that they no longer sell this. If you can find one that's fake like this, please tell me. Please, I'm begging you, because it is so nice. I love this. I can't even believe they stopped making it. That's actually crazy. I also carefully placed my MacBook here. It is the MacBook Pro 14-inch with the M4 chip, 1 terabyte. I love it. One of the best purchases I've ever made. I know I say that a lot, but genuinely, I make a lot of strong, purposeful purchase decisions, and this was one of them. The cover on top is like a quilted cover that I just got from Amazon. I will link it as well in the description. This, another fantastic purchase. I love this candle warmer. This candle has not lost any wax since I've switched to this. Before then, I would lose wax so quickly. My candle would only last maybe a week. This thing, I put one in the living room, okay? Because this makes my candles last forever. And it smells so strong. I have it on the lowest setting right now and it smells so strong. It is one of the greatest inventions ever made. A candle warmer. I got this desk mat from Petimint as well. So the same brand as the Nintendo Switch cover. I love it. It's so cute. I am hoping that they come out with a new line of different covers sometime soon, because what they currently have doesn't really align with what my vision is for the future, but they have so many cute different designs. I highly recommend it. Please check out the link if you're interested. These are a great option if you want to be different than just like the basic Amazon like $2 desk mats that are flimsy and just don't look good. Amazing, love it. This is the Logitech G715. I love it. I just got this literally like 2 weeks ago. It is my favorite thing in the world. I didn't expect to like this keyboard as much as I do. I love the way it types, and it kind of has like a floaty feel when I'm typing on it. I don't know how else to explain it. I do like the shape as well, and it's very pretty. The reason why I didn't expect to like it is because it's kind of old. I mean, it's not too old, but it's kind of older. I thought it was just hype. If you're interested, I made a video on my first impressions on it, and maybe by the time you see this video, I'll have my review on it out. I really love it. It's not as swappable though, so I will say that. We have another favorite here. It is the Cozy Leigh Studios iPhone magnetic mount charger holder. This is one of my favorite purchases as well because it's so aesthetic. They did such a phenomenal job. Just fabulous, fabulous product. I love it. Very cute. This is the pink controller for my Countess Light. I don't know how you pronounce it, honestly. It's in the description below. But it is my pink monitor light bar here. I do like it a lot. There are things that I would improve. However, it is currently the only pink one on the market right now. So of course I had to cop it. I feel like it's perfect in my little space though. This is my beloved Samsung monitor. I love it so much. I just made a video review on it. It is a fantastic monitor. I love it so much. It is actually the OG design before Apple. The M8 was designed in 2020 and the Apple Studio was designed in 2022. It's like the big sister to the Apple Studio design. This one is VESA mount accessible. However, I love the sleek design of it. So I'm not gonna mount it. I think it looks great as is. This is my PC. It is the NZXT Player 2 PC. She is the PC that I got after my breakup with my 9-year PC that I had. I've loved this PC for the most part. I've recently run into some issues with it, and I'm not sure if it's a Windows 11 issue or if it's an actual PC issue. I'm gonna have to ask my brother to take a look at it and find out. But I do like the white and the black inside. Despite what people say, I enjoy the contrast. I like the contrast. I think it's very pretty. I am in the future thinking of building my own PC and doing a full white one with some pink on the inside. So this shelf here is from IKEA. I've had this thing forever. I've literally had this shelf since I think like 2019. Maybe even 2018 or something like that. Old Faithful has lasted forever. Up here is some decor. Oh, also, I wanted to mention that there is like a big use of negative space here. I will be adding some photos right here to make it even because it's been bothering me forever. We have another photo of Nima right here with a cat. It reminds me of my cats that I used to have that passed away tragically. So having this up here is like a soft, sweet reminder. I have a photo here of my mom and me when I was a kid and she was younger. She's no longer here on this earth. So this is like my little memorial place where I can take a look and remember the things that taught me love. And then I have Your Fear of Looking Stupid is Holding You Back. I actually got this from PR from Alchemy. Very grateful for that. Maya is amazing. I love her as a creator. I also got this photo here from Amazon along with a frame, just an easy print. Although I am thinking about printing my own art from my own printer and then just putting it in there. So my rug down here is kind of dirty. It just collects dog hair. As many times as I lint roll it, it doesn't pick up everything. It's just the material that this rug is. This is printed from Neon Earth. It's one of their original designs. However, the material that this rug is collects collects dust, dirt, and fur. Like, it's so insane. So I probably wouldn't buy this same fabric again, but I've been debating getting one of those clear covers for the rug so that I can like do a deep clean and then just put the clear thing on top, because again, it freaks me out like seeing all the dog hair in here, and it's just like my dogs are black, so the hair is like very noticeable. I do my yoga here in the morning. I can see all the dog fur here, so it's just been something that I'm trying to work through. This is my special safe space. Thank you so much for joining me in this tour. And if I missed anything, just leave it in the comments, let me know, and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later.